I think I feel like I was catfished too. Hello everybody, welcome back to Vic P Reviews, and today we're talking about Brioche Vanille by Lattafa. This fragrance has gone through the rounds on TikTok. It was all over the place for a while, but it quickly went away. The scent profile, what it's supposed to smell like: vanilla, brioche, bread, this yeasty, bready smell all together to like bring this gourmand that is not necessarily a very sweet gourmand. That really caught my attention. That really made me interested in trying this out. I was like putting it in my cart and taking it out of my cart, putting it in my cart, taking it out of my cart. I was really interested in trying this out. So here I am trying this out. The bottle is, I don't know, I'm not really a huge fan of these bottles. This is the same bottle that they use for Vintage Radio, for Artisan Ethnique, etc., etc. I don't know. It has a bunch of breads stacked on top of a pot, I believe. To me, these look weird. These are weird little bottles. So let's try out the atomizer. Okay, so I tried this for about 4 days. This is not matured at all. I bought this immediately when it came back in stock, and I immediately started using it. So it hasn't really matured. This juice is fresh in the sense that I don't think it has developed that much, but I really wanted to try it. Let's talk first about the notes. It's supposed to have, the top notes are supposed to be brioche, bergamot, freesia, and then the middle notes are balsam fir, heliotrope. The base notes are vanilla, benzoin, and praline. When you immediately start smelling this, when I first started smelling this, you got an immediate artificial sweetness. I thought people were being crazy when they said they smelled bread out of this. To me, this gave the same vibes as Caramel Cascade, this gave the same vibe as Eclair, the same vibe as Carrier Confection. They all had the same openings, which are intense sweetness, intense artificial sweetness at the beginning. Now that it's been about a week and a half, or 2 weeks, this is giving me a little bit more than just that sweetness. There's a little bit of smokiness. I think what's missing here, and this is something I cook and I bake. This is something that I have a background in that a little bit. I'm not a professional, I just do it a lot. I'm passionate about it. And if you're gonna tell me that this has brioche in it, I am missing butteriness, which this does not have. At least I don't perceive it. I kind of expected this to smell like a whole ass bakery, but the bread, I think, is very, very understated to me. I think it smells more smoky than bready. More spicy than yeasty, if that makes sense. I think this needs to or not spicy, warm, more warm, not spicy, warm than yeasty. I think it needs more time to develop before I can give you like a great review on this, because right now, as it is, to me, I don't get a lot of bread of this. I also think it has a caramel somewhere, because since this is so similar to Caramel Cascade, so similar to Eclair, so similar to Carrier Confection, and they all have like this sweet combination thing, and I always wonder what that initial punch of sweetness is that smells like artificial. I'm wondering if they all have like the same caramel note, the same honey note, or the same something note in it that makes them all smell the same when they start. I'm not sure what it is, but I think they all have something that they share. But this one has distinguished itself within time. I don't think this ever turns into something that isn't somewhat artificial. This always smells a little bit artificial. I don't think that it smells bready or yeasty, really. A lot of people were saying that it's supposed to. I don't really perceive that. Yes, I smell some breadiness. I think it's getting more bready with time. So I think if I leave it there for a few more months, I think it'll get to where it's supposed to be. But right now, it's not there because brioche is indulgent. Brioche is buttery. Brioche is a treat. This is not giving me that treat. And I want to smell that. I want to smell that butteriness. I want to smell that melt in your mouth goodness that brioche has, and this is not really that yet. So unfortunately, this is not giving me that. But I think it's the fact that it's just so brand new. So if you guys decide to buy it, you're not disappointed in what you get. I'm telling you what you should expect, because a lot of people have been giving it reviews and I'm not 100% sure what their juice is like was it already macerated or not, because again, I'm not getting that much breadiness. So in terms of longevity and projection, I think this fragrance stays on you for a while. It'll stay on you 4 to 6 hours, which is decent, not great longevity. The projection is not fantastic though. The projection is like a medium, maybe 2 to 3 feet of projection, and then it goes down to like an immediate bubble that's like maybe a foot away from you, and after possibly like 4 hours it turns into a skin scent. So this, I think, might not be the perfume designed to get other people's attention, but more to be a self-soother kind of thing, because it's so sweet and comforting. So it might not necessarily be for others, but for you. Some fragrances are designed to attract attention. Others are designed to make you feel something, to make you feel soothing to yourself. This might be one of those scents. This fragrance is completely new. On Fragrantica, it has a 3.06 out of 5. It's 16 votes. Not a lot. And according to the online buzz, people seemed generally disappointed. They were saying that it missed the mark. They were saying that they were disappointed because it wasn't as bready or as gourmand as they expected. A lot of people were basically saying the word catfished a lot. And I get that, because if you were getting this fragrance expecting these breads that you get in the front, you're not really getting what you paid for, which is unfortunate. It feels like this is underdeveloped. It feels like this needed to, pardon the pun, stay in the oven a little bit longer. This was underbaked. So right now, what do I rate this? I rate this a 6 out of 10. It's unfortunate. This is not a blind buy. I would definitely feel disappointed that a lot of TikTokers gave this like a raving review, because I was definitely influenced into buying this, and I feel like I didn't get what I was promised. I feel like I was catfished too. Do you agree with me about this? Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Remember to always smell your best. See ya.